It stopped moving. Snake, you did it! You stopped the launch!
Huey, how's NORAD?
Not good!
BMUS continues to track the targets on radar.
DSP satellite status is green. Still assessing as reliable.
Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, a representative of the Secretary of Defense and Congress have arrived at NMCC.
You've only damaged the drive system. The data uplink's still intact.
We've got 1,500 Soviet ICBMs crossing the North Pole. Target region is confirmed as the west coast of the United States.
Go to DEFCON 2. Prepare to launch ICBMs.
How do I make it stop?
Peace Walker is a fully autonomous system. Unlike the other machines you fought, its command authorities are all located inside its cerebrum, the mammal pod.
We've got to stop the mammal pod. I don't have the abort code either. Coldman was the only one.
Snake, destroy the AI inside the mammal pod.
The inner barrier protecting the mammal pod is designed to be as strong as a bomb shelter.
What's it gonna take to get through?
I guess an atomic bomb will do it.
You trying to be funny?
No! I'm telling you, that armor was designed to withstand a nuclear war.
We can't get through to the president. The decision is on us.
You can't be serious.
There's no way I'm gonna wipe out the human race!
This is the President's call.
There's no time for that. We need a decision now.
Huey, call NORAD. We have to tell them the nukes aren't real.
I'll give it a shot.
Forget the order of succession. If we're all going to hell, let's take those bastards with us.
We have 12 minutes to impact, sir.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Jesus. Coldman guessed wrong. They're gonna go through with it!
The platform sustained a lot of external damage. All we need is some pressure.
Pressure?
Sink it in the lake! With that much water pressure, even the tiniest crack should be enough to flood the innards. The AI pod is a mass of highly sensitive electronics. Short the contacts and the signal will stop. How much does that thing weigh? 500 tons. It's hopeless. We can't move that thing.
Get NORAD on the phone.
Incoming MIRV
That didn't even
warheads
match up.
separated.
Get the Pentagon on the phone.
Estimated time to impact now, 11 minutes.
Sir, we've got a call.
The President?
No, sir.
Then who?
He,
Spit it out!
he claims to be Big Boss. Big Boss? Patch him through.
Mr. Chairman, I'll get straight to the point. Cancel the retaliatory strike now.
What?
The radar blips you're seeing are all fakes. No one's launched any nukes.
How do you know?
The launch data is fake, part of an experiment that leaked. You weren't supposed to receive it. Your radar is showing missiles that don't exist.
If you're lying, then we've got 10 minutes till we're toast. We have to retaliate or more Americans die.
The experiment was planned and executed by the CIA station chief in Central America.
Then put him on!
He's dead. I can give you his name, though.
We need more than the authentication code you gave the switchboard. We need proof you're actually Big Boss. Do you have any?
All right. If you know the name Big Boss, then maybe you were there at the ceremony when I received the title from President Johnson.
Indeed I was.
We don't have time for this bullshit!
Hold it! Let's hear him out. You were saying?
At the ceremony, the DCI tried to shake my hand. I refused. What happened in that room is classified, top secret. Only a handful of people would know.
He's making it up! Don't listen to him!
Wait! Why did you refuse to shake his hand?
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged.
Everybody, listen to me. Those Soviet missiles are fakes.
What? You're actually going to believe him?
He's right. This is some sort of commie trick.
No, it's the real Big Boss. Trust me.
How can you know for sure?
Because I was the Army Chief of Staff back then, and I was standing right next to the DCI when it happened. I saw everything. You saved us all, Big Boss. We'll stand down the alert.
Thank you.
When we meet again, I hope you'll shake my hand.
Oh
What
shit!
are you doing?
Sorry, Chairman, but we are not standing down!
Damn it!
Those worthless sacks of...
Wait.
happening? She's calling to you.
She's calling me with butterflies? There's a better way to do that.
And the data will stop flowing.
Please, stop her.
Oh, God. I can't believe these guys would actually fucking go with the... Well, you gotta have drama. Fuck that! Those are real nukes. That means we gotta really shoot those nukes.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so many of them! I have 4 minutes.
Just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then, what is an enemy? Is there such thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Colonels. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. The great brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Oh God, now it's reciting font quotes and everything.
Kill me now. Do it.
I'm trying! I'm going as fast as I fucking can. It's gonna just recite quotes and everything at me now. No, you have to sing it like Sonny did. You wouldn't know who Sonny is, because that's 30, 40 years in the future. The one-eyed hound? Hey! Oh boy. This is a lot of components for this AI. Yep, that's my name! Sorry, boss! But you're dead! Dead. You died. I like how it started going to white, and I yanked out the last one right as it faded out.
Valid data regions. 0. Exit all done.
It stopped.
The data uplink's bypassing the mammal pod.
Put down the gun! Come to your senses, man! The fate of the world, the fate of the Earth is at stake here!
Why? I don't understand. Answer me! Tell me why! Answer me!
6 minutes remaining.
Wait. Authority rests with me now. I'm ordering a retaliation.
No, don't! It's the end of us all!
Who gives a damn? I'm not gonna sit here and die like a dog! If the Russians are gonna kill my family, destroy my country, I'm taking them with me!
You see now, Chairman. Deterrence is just a fool's dream! Why? Why won't it stop?
Sometimes the body continues to live even after the brain is damaged. The boss AI isn't doing this. I think it's something rather more primitive.
The reptilian brain?
Reptile has taken up mammal's dying wish.
No. Stop it. Don't just sit there. Stop it!
To be continued in the next mission. Oh, that's a major buzzkill in my face. Okay. Do we have a third battle to do? Basilisk Eater. Or is it just gonna be like a cutscene? Whew, that shit was intense though. That fight at least. Oh, special report. My base is probably expanded. Why didn't we just detonate the nuke? Well, I doubt we have access to the nuke if we can't even, like, push the thing into the ocean when it's right next to it. And we got a new plant. Listen, I don't really have time to maintain the base, so I'm just gonna go ahead and look for some items to upgrade. Yeah, nothing good here. Alright. Next mission. Oh boy. Peace Walker Battle 3. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
So it's legitimate. I do have to fight the Peace Walker. Again. You know, for armor that's supposed to be able to withstand nuclear war, it sure took a bunch of rockets. Oh, it legitimately thinks shit's happening. Shouldn't the Peace Walker also have, like, anti-nuke capabilities anyways? I mean, wouldn't that be better? It'd be able to shoot down the nukes and then launch nukes of its own. So that should be the first step.
Snake, you have to stop that data from being sent.
And that means we have to shoot the reptile brain. Because we already took out the full-on mammal pod. Woo! I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. This thing has withstood a lot, considering it survived 2 whole fights. And it's still taking a lot. Man. Peace Walker is fucking durable as shit. Come on! At least it doesn't have a timer ticking down, although if it had a timer ticking down, then we'd have to be like super frantic, like, oh shit! We've got 6 minutes to save the world! Are we taking that? Or not? Alright.
Your request for a cardboard
Need more! More supply markers! Alright, let's go! Or I'll miss because it got fucking really damaged there. I don't know what he's shooting at. Is he shooting at the mammal pod now? Versus the reptile pod? Ramsey, I don't know if that works. Yeah! Holy shit! I got squashed at the last second. Uh-huh.
165 seconds. 160 seconds.
Is there still a little bit of life in that?
55 seconds. 150 seconds. 105 seconds.
Oh, jeez. boss! Jump into the water! Huh? Okay. Is the music... Oh, that's a lot of Peace Walker things going on, or peace thing symbols. But is the music supposed to be like something that tames the reptilian brain, maybe? Still hasn't explained.
That voice. What?
What's going on?
That
song.
Boss, is that you?
How in the...
A ghost in machine? She's drowning herself to stop the transmission.
Look!
It's functional compensation. When the human brain is damaged, sometimes it recovers over time. Other parts of the brain take over the functions of the damaged parts. Mammal and reptile were patterned after different parts of the human brain. When those parts were assembled together into one, they must have become capable of functional compensation.
Huh. That's kind of... It's kind of depressing, actually.
Her memories remained with her. Is this her answer? The song.
It's clearly not thinking rationally. It's not using its head. It's using its heart.
This is the fate she chose for herself.
The boss's innocence has been proven. Do you hear it, Snake? Do you hear the boss's song?
You saw it, didn't you? When you went to space, that there's beauty outside of battle. At last, I understand. In the end, it was you who put down your gun and chose instead to sing. They can all hear you. I know they can. And your will shall surely live on. That's what you wanted. So much that you gave up everything you had. But you couldn't achieve it. Isn't that right? And still, all you can do is sing. There's no peace to be found anywhere. And so, we can only keep on hoping. Hoping for the illusion we call peace.
Man, are all the big boss games just gonna be us being really depressed about the boss? That's how they all end off. Just, damn it, boss. Why are you such a better character than everybody else? In time, all standing armies must be totally abolished. Immanuel Kant, Perpetual Peace, Chapter 1. Good game. Not done yet, but okay. Now I can't hear this fucking song the same way anymore. Thank you, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Yep, we're just Konami and Hideo Kojima making a song that was a pretty happy thing, a really depressing thing. Well, I guess I should probably give my thoughts about Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker so far. I know there's more, I know there's another ending. I knew there was another ending before I even started this, but... So, alright. How do I feel about Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker? Well, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was a different take. I do have to remember that it was originally released on the PSP rather than, like, the PS3. But it still was able to manage upgrading the Metal Gear Solid gameplay and carrying over the things that have evolved over the year. And I never really experienced a hell of a lot of moments where it was just like, oh man, I wish I was back in like Metal Gear Solid 2 or 4 or something. No, because it carried over a lot of these things. And it got rid of things that I honestly wouldn't miss all too much. Like being able to crawl. I didn't really care too much about that being gone. Dedicated in loving memory of Project Ito. But like the managing base thing, it was okay. Oh, I should read the history lesson. November 24th, 1974. The US and the Soviet Union agree on a framework for Assault 2. Strategic arms on the treaty limits the number of strategic nuclear delivery vehicles on each side to 2,400. Oh, God, there's a lot of stuff. It goes too fast. July 17th, 1975. The US and Soviet Union complete their first peaceful joint activity in space. Neat. Dr. Emmerich Huey becomes a father. He names his son Hal. The United Nations established a university for peace in Costa Rica. Yeah, 1980, Otacon's born. To be continued in Chapter 5, Outer Heaven. It doesn't even, like, subtly hide the fact that there's more to the game. Is this the secondary credits? The one where I can actually, like, sit down and talk? Alright, I think we're in the secondary credits. Alright, so everything else about the game. The base stuff was kind of... I'm like 60-40%. 60% I enjoyed it, and 40% I was just kind of tired of it by the end. Obviously, it's more because of like the way that I'm having to do it. Like obviously, if I wasn't recording / doing a let's play of it, I'd have a lot more time and I wouldn't feel super rushed to just kind of manage the base. You know, I'd be like, well, I have time. I'll set up all my Outer Heaven dudes or Outer Ops dudes and I'll select all the stuff. But when you're kind of in a let's play / stream, you kind of become a lot more aware of things that really just become tedious and things that just really waste time. I think that they could have cut down on it by just a smidgen, just a small amount, not really a large amount. The thing didn't have to like not exist. Although, you know, I don't know if I would have missed it too much, but it did. The existence of the MSF base allowed you to have a progression of items outside of just the missions, and it even adds a little bit of replayability across the entire thing, because now you can upgrade your base, you can upgrade your weapons and all these things, and then you can go back and redo the missions and try to do S ranks on everything. Whereas in Metal Gear Solid, most of the Metal Gear Solid games, yeah, you can replay the game with all your gear, but when you went through the game the first time, you got like most of the gear. Yeah, sometimes there'd be like a little bit extra, or maybe you'd be able to go through it with infinite ammo, but it's not the same thing as actually having full-on replayability, you know what I mean? So I think actually Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was a really nice build around that, and the stream's probably, the music's probably too loud on the stream, but for the Let's Play guys, you know, I'll actually turn the music for the things. Alright, so what about everything else? Co-op was fun. It was quite fun getting Ranzik in there and just kind of running around, and I really liked the integration of the co-op messaging system. It was really nice to just be able to press a button, press a couple more buttons, and just be able to like, come on, we gotta go. We're getting out of here. Take cover. And obviously, if you're someone who's really into the game, then you really start. I fucking knew it. It's fucking Vocaloid. Okay? I knew the voices were fucking Vocaloid. The music shit for the machine thing. Okay, I'm just saying. What was? Oh, I really wanted to talk about the comic thing, the cutscenes. Now, because of the PSP, I think the PSP's limitations is what really made them do like the comic thing, because obviously, I think a visual comic is probably a little bit more work than just animating people in like the environments they already exist. But don't quote me on that. I'm not an animator in either or. I'm not a 3D animator, I'm not a 2D animator, so fucking I don't know. But I really liked the comic nature of everything else, because it kind of took like that artwork that you'd see on like the cover of the Metal Gear Solid games or in the manuals of the Metal Gear Solid games, and it translated it very well into an understandable format as like an animated comic thing with voices and everything, and that was really cool. Because whenever I looked at like the Metal Gear Solid stuff, I was like, that's kind of cool art, but it doesn't really speak to me much, right? But then you get this, it's like, oh yeah, now it really starts to like hit home. Makes me really care about the art style that Metal Gear Solid has had in all of its art and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. The PSP would have exploded trying to do all the cutscenes. Yeah, it might have, because it was made for the original PSP, which wasn't really all that powerful. The PSP Vita is obviously a little bit better, but I think it worked out. I think by being on the PSP, it forced them to kind of consider things in a more condensed format rather than just going all out and being like, well, we have the PS3, let's just slap on fucking 70-minute cutscenes and super high-res textures and like really great-looking graphics. Oh yeah, not just like, no, let's make the game actually really good as it stands. And the graphics were decent enough, especially with the HD port. I think it looked like pretty much the equivalent of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and that's not too bad. I think those games kind of aged well, especially with the HD editions, you know? But the thing to remember about a lot of HD editions is that they're just retextures. They don't change like the base graphics, like the shaders and the lighting and all that, so that's what really makes a difference. And so I think it translated well. And with the PS3 controls, it especially translated well. It felt like I was playing a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 4, rather than just kind of like some random spin-off thing. And so that was kind of cool. What else is there to the game? The versus ops thing. I'm a little bit iffy about that. The versus ops thing is a little meh. Because what ends up happening is that, like, if you're just starting off the game, you have only Snake and very basic gear. And you go against these people who have like maxed out characters, who have like S ranks on everything, and like rank 5 all of their weapons, and they fucking drop you in an instant. And you get in like you can spawn camp. Like they literally spawn in the same place all the time on all the maps. And so it's like, if they get to your spawn and they have these instant killing weapons, you can't do shit. And so the multiplayer thing is a little bit hit or miss. Obviously, if you're a little bit more advanced, if you're at the max level, it's like, oh yeah, I can do whatever I want, I can kick ass. But if you're just starting off, it's just not fun, so I can't really recommend that part. Have we hit the end of the credits? Are we gonna get a plot twist at the end of the credits? We have audio.
Snake, you still here? Come on. Let's go back.
I'm not going back.
Huh?
I'm done.
Snake, you don't mean...
I'm done looking for the truth.
What are you saying, Snake?
I was wrong.
Come on, boss. Everybody's waiting for you.
She betrayed me, Kaz.
She what?
In the end, she put down her gun. And when she did, she rejected her entire life up to that point. Including me.
Ah.
What do you mean?
In giving up her life, she abandoned everything she was as a soldier.
And you consider that betrayal?
I won't make the same choice as her. My future is going to be different.
Then?
Yeah, that's right. From now on, call me Big Boss.
Oh shit. And that's where he just kind of embraces the big boss persona a little bit. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got a tuxedo. Now we have new co-op things. That's about it? Okay, that's right. I guess we're time to go to chapter 5.
Got a sec, Snake?
What's up?
It's about Paz. You know she doesn't have any family. She got a scholarship thanks to Zadornov and was living at the dorms, but he was KGB. All signs are her scholarship came from the KGB too. Even if they let him go, she's not going to be seeing any more money.
It wouldn't have been much anyway.
So, I was wondering, what about letting her stay here for a while?
What does she think?
She says she wants to help out. It would only be temporary. She's still in shock. Right now, no one understands her better than we do.
Okay, but Kaz, don't take your eyes off her.
What do you mean?
It won't be easy getting used to this kind of life.
I know, Snake. I'm not trying to turn her into one of us. You should talk to her yourself later.
Okay.
And, Dr. Strangelove wants to come too.
What?
Strangelove?
Well, she's out of a job now, and she'd have a problem returning to England. You can talk to her about it. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how good she'd be for R&D.
Alright. I mean, to be fair, she wasn't really, like, a massive villain or anything. She was just kind of there. The most villainous thing she did was shock us. And she started off by saying she didn't really want to do it. So, I guess I could forgive her. Vladimir, being reasoned with in brig due to intense hostility. Yeah, okay. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect R&D. What about Paz? What's Paz good at? Ooh, she can cook. That is a very good position for her to be in then. Go and cook, Paz. And you, R&D. And you, combat unit. Same with you. And what are you doing here? I'm Blue Mackerel. I'm too shy to talk to people. I believe in you, boss. That's great that you believe in me, but you're not allowed to be here.
You're fired.
We have a new world order to establish a nation without borders. And a military without nations. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Oh, no, not two. Ta-ta! I have replaced you with far more efficient people.
You're fired.
Now, do I still have access to the things I can research? Hey, look at that! All right. Let's research all the things. Oh, shit, I'm broke. Oh, shit! Get my money back. Holy shit, Law. Yeah, we're good for a while. When did I get this? Oh, right. We did the mission again. That's how I got the new tank. Alright, so I'm going to be right back. And when we get back, we are going to continue into Chapter 5. I just have to export the audio, and we'll get back started.